Good morning. My name is Zarifa Shakarjan, and I'm an English teacher of Urgenç State University. Our today's topic is how to teach grammar, and of course, we will talk about the grammar skills. And I think that after watching this video, you will enlarge your grammar skills. So here you can see the plan of our today's lesson. And the plan includes the grammar materials, how to teach grammar, and types of exercises for the assimilation of grammar. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. So at first, let's identify what's grammar. Grammar is a reality, a comment of the structure of the language of the pupil, ensures listening comprehension, speaking, reading, and writing. In order to understand the language and to express oneself correctly, one must assimilate the grammar mechanism of the language studies. So from this point of view, we can see that without grammar, language is not a language. So of course, you can ask like, so if grammar is so important, why the young children cannot speak? Don't know the grammar. Without knowing the grammar rules, they speak even fluently in their language. So as you see, here is it goes to first language acquisition. So there are the different things. Please don't confuse them, okay? So we can speak without grammar. Of course, we can listen without grammar. We can write and, of course, read. But grammar is the key point of each language, and it is the heart of of all languages of the world, even I can say. So the grammar material may be classified into the next three groups. So the first one is the grammar phenomena which don't require any explanations since they are similar phenomena in the mother tongue of the pupil. So it means like you don't have to explain these rules to people because you know it. They use it in the everyday life. It's kind of similar phenomena to their mother tongue. So it means like even in their first language, not first language, okay, in their mother tongue, they know these rules, and in the second language, they have the similar phenomena. So in this case, it is not be so difficult like to explain them and to understand. The grammar phenomena which require connections. Okay, so here is given the money. So I think that in the majority of countries, money is in plural, but in English language we use is. The singular form of to be is after money. So it is the thing which require connections. So as you know, all languages are unique, yeah? The next thing is the grammar phenomena which are strange for Russian speaking pupils. So for example, article, tense and modal verbs. So as you know, not only for Russian speaking peoples, also for our Uzbek learners, it can be a little bit strange, yeah? Because as I mentioned, the languages are unique. So in teaching grammar, therefore, the teacher should approach to the material differently depending on the difficulties pupils encounter in the assimilating of grammar phenomenon. So it means like you should know your learners as your five fingers. Okay, let's continue with the next page. So in this page, we will continue with the types of exercises for the assimilation of grammar. So at first, we will talk about the recognition exercises. So since pupils only observe the new grammar item, the situations should be natural and communicative. Recognition exercises are indispensable as pupils retain the grammar material. through auditory or visual perception. Auditory and visual memory is at work. Okay, uh, let's move on with the drill exercises. Repetitive drill. So they are divided into repetitive drill, substitution, completion, answering the teacher's questions. So we will start with the first one. What is a repetitive drill? Pupils pronounce the sentence pattern after the teacher and both individually and in unison. Attention should be drawn to the correct pronunciation of the sentence pattern as a sense unit and as a statement. Of course, the sounds, stress, and tune plays an important role. Substitution. So, what is substitution? People substitute the words or phrases in a sentence pattern. And of course, people substitute the words and phrases in a sentence pattern. People consolidate the grammar item without thinking about it. They think of the words, phrases, but not of the form itself. Therefore, involuntary memory is at work. So, what is completion? Pupils complete the sentences the teacher utters looking at the pictures he shows. So, for example, here is written Mike is. You can write like you can complete the sentence. Mike is swimming, or Mike is reading, or he is writing. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to your imagination. Yeah, what to write. And the last one is answering the teacher's question. So drill exercises may be done both orally or in a written form. Pupils perform oral exercises during the lesson and written ones at home. And it doesn't mean like you don't have to do oral exercises at home. Of course, you should do. And you can share these like oral exercises, I mean oral homework exercises, by taking it to video or an audio as an audio file. Creative exercises, speech exercise, it means like these type of exercises require creative work on the part of the learners. So they may be like making statements easy on the picture the teacher shows, or on the objects. Asking questions with a given grammar item. So asking questions with a given grammar item. Speaking about the topic situation offered by the teacher. So, for example, he has opened the door, or you can use the other types of sentences. Speaking a suggestion. For example, a pupil tells the class what he did yesterday, and making dialogues using the grammar item and dramatizing the text read. For example, pupils read the text in persons. Yeah, they read it like individually. And commenting on a film strip, telling the stories, translating them into English. So, for example, if students watch the films in Uzbek language, in their mother tongue, and they should like translate them into their target language. And of course, participating in free conversation in which pupils are to use the grammar items. And it is the last one, I guess. All the exercises mentioned above are designed in order to develop pupils' skills in recognizing grammar forms while auditing and reading English texts, to to correct sentence patterns in the pupil's memory, which they can reproduce whenever they need these patterns for speaking or writing. And of course, to help the pupils to produce sentences of their own using grammar items necessary for speaking about a situation or a topic offered, or writing an essay on the text heard, or an intonation, not intonation, annotation, I wanted to say exactly, on the text read. So I think that everything was clear. If you have questions, feel free to ask. You can leave your comments. Goodbye. See you soon.